Hi everyone, this is Michael with the general reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, and people who are cross-watching for a person who has a Scorpio placement. Hello, welcome. I do hope that this video finds you well. I'm apologizing in all of these videos that these are coming out a little bit late. Just the Mercury retrograde and the 5 other retrogrades and the 2 eclipses on top of all of that has just really slowed me down. It's kind of drained me, and I really want to come into these readings with the best possible energy to get the clearest results. And I actually think it's working because we had 10,000 subscribers, which I was going to announce just a few days ago, and we've already jumped up to 12,000. So I feel like just by giving myself the permission to go with the flow, which I really think is what these retrogrades are all about, it actually really just came to all of our benefits. So I trust that this video is reaching who it needs to reach to, or who it needs to reach. It's crazy to me how much growth has just happened, and even just in these past few months. I just want to thank all of you who have been supporting this channel since its very humble beginnings. And it's amazing to be part of this YouTube tarot community, so thank you so much. I am actually going to be offering a giveaway for a chance to win a free distance Reiki session or a free personal reading. It'll be your choice. And I'm going to be announcing that within the next couple of days, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. I have a Facebook page and an Instagram as well, where I'm posting updates, blog posts, pick a card readings, and general cards for the collective. For those of you who are brand new to my YouTube channel, I do bi-monthly readings. I do generals at the start of the month and then love readings in the middle of the month. So lots of good stuff. If you're not following me, I would definitely follow me and hit subscribe. Kind of join the fam here, and that way you also won't miss out on any announcements or any giveaways, and that way you'll be sure to not miss this upcoming one. And of course, I do have all of those links down below, as well as links for personal readings, donations, and distance Reiki sessions. So if you want some more personalized guidance or support, definitely reach out to me. I'd be happy to help. I know that this energy has been really crazy for a lot of people. Yeah, and let's see. We have, I'm just gonna really disclaim, God, sorry, I'm already jumbled. This is what I mean with the Mercury retrogrades, but we just kind of got to move through it sometimes too. I just want to disclaim really quickly that these are general readings, meaning not all of the messages that come forward are going to be meant for you specifically. Some of the messages may also come in the reverse. The roles may be switched, so the messages for your person might be your own energy or vice versa. Also keep in mind that if you are cross-watching for someone else who is a Scorpio or has Scorpio placements, you're most likely showing up as this other person. Before we begin, I am just going to tune in really quickly. I invite you all to also just ask and tune in yourself and ask for any guidance or advice for your life at this time. Interesting. I feel like a lot of you, there's quite a charge in your collective right now. There's a lot of buzzing, a lot of energy. It actually feels pretty good though. As I'm shuffling here, I did also forget to mention that not all of these relationships that come up are necessarily going to be romantic in nature. Sometimes it's also a family member. It could also be a coworker or even a friend. So keep all of that in mind too for all of this information. Let's see here. Very interesting. So for overall energy, we have 2 cards that actually came out together. We have the Son of Cups and the Six of Cups. Someone is definitely coming in from the past for you guys, or you're going and meeting someone from the past here. Could be you, could be another water sign with the Son of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, pretty watery energy. someone very emotional, very romantic, a little bit of an idealist, perhaps to a fault. This could actually very well be a family member with this Six of Cards, especially someone from childhood too. But, you know, romantically speaking, this feels like someone coming in from the past. This is kind of the overall energy I'm getting right now. Or they're trying to come in. And I think this is interesting because I have, as your fears and worries, Scorpio, we have this Star card. I feel like you can feel this person's energy around you. You can feel something is coming. You might not know quite what that is. I feel like some of you are also doubting a connection. If this is a person you haven't talked to in a while, in a while here with the Son of Cups, I feel like there is still something here. There's some sort of communication that needs to occur for sure. But I'm feeling like there is actually a connection here, but you're definitely worried about it. You're definitely afraid that that's not going to happen for you. As for your person, I'm feeling like with this Ten of Wands kind of showing up as their fears and worries, they're definitely quite burdened. They're definitely taking on a lot themselves. I do feel like they might also be feeling like you're a bit blocked off with the imagery here, you know, not able to see through something. And I do feel like you're doubting your intuition. You're doubting something. And I think they can kind of sense that. Interesting. For those of you who are, you know, involved with this person or communicating with this person, if this is a relationship you're in, it does kind of feel like there's some sort of apology or some sort of message that they're trying to give you. They need to have some sort of conversation with you. And you can sense it, but they haven't quite been able to have it with you, or maybe you haven't brought it up because you can see that there's a lot of blockages here for this person. They're worried about a lot of things. I actually see as your blockage, you know, we have two tens here. We have the Ten of Swords. I'm feeling like there's actually something that you need to bring to an end. I actually feel like there's something that you need to cut off from. I don't even necessarily know if it's this person. It almost feels more like a pattern. It almost feels more... I'm actually going to clarify this. Why is the Ten of Swords here? This does feel more like something outside of yourself. I have the Chariot and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like, yeah, there's something you just need to move forward from. I'm not feeling like this is you needing to end this dynamic, end this connection necessarily. Some of you it may be, but I'm getting more the sense that you need to move away from this heartache, this loss. There could definitely be a financial loss as well. Some sort of cycle needs to come to an end, and I feel like it's preventing you from moving forward with this Chariot card. There's something you need to move forward to. And as your person's blockage, we do have the Mother of Wands here. This could be another individual. They may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I do feel like there could be a person who is being a bit confrontational, a bit dramatic with them, but this actually feels more like they need to protect what is precious to them, that they're kind of holding on here to something. It almost feels like, I almost get the sense that you're both holding on to the past, but in different ways, if that makes any sense. This person's really holding on to what is precious to them because they're afraid of losing it. And I feel like you're holding on to something that you just need to let go of, Scorpio. And it feels more like a belief. It feels more like something outside of this connection. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Cancer with the Chariot card on the table here. I'm also getting fire sign energy, of course, and there is kind of Aquarian energy here as well, especially with your course of action. Your recommended course of action here is the Father of Swords. Again, I feel like there's something you need to cut out. You need to take control, take command of your life here. You need to clear something out. And I feel like you're going to be in a very mental place with something. You need to kind of get out of this devastated place. I feel like you're very suspicious here, with this owl. Look with the look in his eyes and the sword over his heart. You're feeling very guarded. And I think that has a lot to do with something you haven't removed yourself from yet. It's like, what's next? I know my Scorpios and my general readings, you have been going through a lot. But we have this Ace of Cups as your person's likely course of action, which tells me, again, they are reaching out to you. That was actually what I was saying at the very beginning. It feels like someone is coming back to apologize, to make amends. They want to heal things. They want to resolve something. And I actually feel like you're afraid to do that. Because it's like you can't even go there right now with this Ten of Swords. That's what I'm getting. It's like, it's just interesting. And I feel like you need to kind of, it's interesting because your advice is kind of coming up as this Father of Swords. I think you do need to be a bit careful here, not be hasty with the way you say anything. Just kind of listen, hear something out. And you don't have to give an answer right away. You don't have to even respond right away. I think it's just important for you to really figure out what this is, because you don't trust this, Scorpio. You're very guarded here. I feel like whatever happened here, this person might have done you wrong, because I feel like there is kind of a soul contract here with the Star card, and it felt really clear at one point, but now it's something you're kind of doubting. I apologize if you heard the car outside. I do have a mic, but it might have picked that up. My apologies. I'm getting as the likely course of action here, kind of where all of this is leading, we actually have the Strength card. This is really beautiful. I actually feel like whatever it is that happened here, it's made you both stronger. I'm also getting Leo energy, but more something about Leo season, which, we literally are turning into right now. It's like the 21st because, wow, this is really late. Sorry. But this does feel like something that is happening in Leo season. And again, I'm seeing, with this rose here, I do see this offering, this very gentle offering. It's very beautiful and heart-opening. I feel like the both of you have grown a lot. And that's not to say that there's not more work to do. But I feel like you've become so strong. And I think this person, they see the value here. If they didn't see the value before, they're seeing it now. They might be clinging to something. I'm very curious to see what the animal cards have to say. I feel like this would really help clarify what exactly we should be aware of. How should Scorpio move forward here? I had a bunch of cards that kind of came out, but these are the ones that stood out. We have the Hawk. Definite message coming in. And it might be... there might be something about this that kind of surprises you. There might be some sort of revelation that comes out. You know, I have the bat, the dragonfly, and the tarantula. And I feel like all of this is really about finding stillness, listening, becoming attuned to something. You know, bat with this echolocation, really listen. And your emotions are going to be really strong, Scorpio. And I think that's why this Father of Swords is coming out to kind of warn you as your course of action. Don't make any rash decisions. You can be stealthy here with this tarantula. You can feel out the situation. Tarantula has these fine hairs all over its body, and even though it's an ambush predator, it really feels out a situation. It really feels out the moment before it strikes. But I do see a change happening. And it feels like it's going in a good direction, honestly, with the Strength card. This feels really good. But there is going to be an element of restraint for you, to be honest. It's going to take time. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Again, something coming back from the past. You weren't wrong, Scorpio. There is something here. And it seems very much like a soul contract. Interesting. You know, Mercury is retrograde for the next, until the end of July, so this is a very good window for people to come back from the past, just saying. It feels... I don't know. I feel like it's going to give you a lot to think about because you've been doubting this star for so long. I feel like this person's been holding back a lot, too, as this Mother of Wands. And it seems like they're finally coming forward. And you might be like, what the hell, why now? I feel like there's been a lot that you don't know about what's been going on for this person. And I think that's soon going to become clear with this Hawk card. Interesting. Those are all the messages I have for you right now, Scorpio. I do hope that was helpful. I hope that helped you, gave something to think about. Definitely hit likes and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what's going on for you guys. This seems like a really intense connection. It feels like you're already feeling it. I'm very curious to hear about this. Yeah, definitely let me know. And again, I have all of my links in the description box if you're interested in a personal reading, a private Reiki session, or a distance Reiki session, or making a donation. And again, I will be doing that giveaway soon, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for all of that. Follow me on all my social media. And if I don't see you individually, I will see you on the next video. Bye.